So we're in historic South Central Los Angeles here. The arts are not instead of, and they're not in the margin, and they're not a luxury. They are every bit as important and need to be fully integrated into our overall mission, which is to support the whole child, the development of a whole human being into a contributing member of society. Well, we understand at a place called home that whether it's in our dance studio or our recording studio or our fine art studio, the ultimate objective is not to turn the kids into artists and be out there making a living as an artist. I mean, that does happen sometimes.
Look at those skills! Look at those skills!
But the arts, just as the garden, just as the kitchen, just as the athletics field, are mediums for young people to discover their gifts and their strengths and learn about socialization and communication skills and conflict resolution, be exposed to diversity, understand that the health of a community is very connected to the health of each individual.
Here you go.
Thank you.
But they're really hard.
I'm trying to teach the children the importance of collaboration, because sometimes you have to work in teams and you're not always going to have projects where you work by yourself, so they need to learn good team working skills.
I grew up here in Los Angeles. I grew up with a lot of support, and the thing that I recognized for myself that was different from my experience and other kids who, came from middle class families and upper middle class families is that you always have constant support. One clap, turn, two clap. Party up. And I think that a place called home, we understand that, and we partner with the students, with the families, to really get them to that next level. This is so important for the world. And at times it sounds so cliche, but then when you're in it and you're doing it and you see positive changes, you go, okay, yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense.
No one is really bad, when to start, you have to be trained into it. You don't just grow up like one day I'm super evil, How do you say? I was like a really fat kid, back when I was in school. I was always bullied, and I was in middle school. I was in the second grade. They asked me to join like a little gang. They're like, "Oh, you're big, okay? You can gain weight, man. You're gonna call you big something. I don't know what. No one's gonna bully you anymore. No one's gonna do nothing to you because you're gonna be a beast. You're gonna be a part of our family now." I grew up with a single mom. I didn't really have a father figure, so when I kind of realized that, like, oh, they're gonna be part of my family, they said, so it was almost filling in that gap. But then that's when music took over, like it was like, no, you're not gonna, you gotta deviate from the road, you just filled the gap that was really, really empty at the time.
They're leaving with a sense of family, community, support, a visual representation of what it's like to be supported. And they're like, wow, thank you, right? They said, thank you. Do you think I would have gotten that opportunity by just sticking to myself? I definitely see a mirror image of myself in a lot of the kids here. I'm a kid from an urban neighborhood that grew up around gangs and trouble. Did I let it stop me from, doing all that stuff that I wanted to do and be successful? No. And I tell them constantly I'm happy to be here with them and sharing everything I know. So I'm extending this opportunity to you guys to really push outside your comfort zone, because you never know what opportunities are waiting for you when you do.
So the idea is, can we bring the things that we value back into the community, be it green spaces, be it food that tastes the way that food should taste like. What does a strawberry from the garden taste like?
I'm gonna go show you a new project and see if you want to get involved in it.
There just aren't a lot of opportunities for kids to kind of even figure out, what they can dream for, what they can aspire to be. I think you need to know what things are in order to fight for them.
We don't approach this from a deficit perspective. It's not just about your needs and the adversity that you're facing and all the problems you have. It's about your abundance, your gifts. How can your ideas change a place called home even? This will be the lobby. Well, it's been a dream for more than a decade to create more space because we have a waiting list, and to create a performing arts space for our youth and our community, but also for this community. There really is no assembly space here in this community. In talking with the folks at Find Your Light, this is not just about funding an artsy, craftsy, recreational thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that there is a depth of understanding and commitment to the essential value of the arts. Understanding that the arts are a pillar of what it is to be a fully actualized human being is something that Find Your Light and a place called home have in common. I think we're going to be working together for a long time.
You guys want to help me make a movie?
Yeah!